Now, International Anti-Corruption Day is recognized on December 9 each year to highlight the actions people take in tackling corruption. This year marks 20 years since the adoption of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption. However, African leaders and human rights activists call on every individual to play their role in nipping corruption in the bud. News Central's Omolola Ololade has more in this report.
The fight against corruption is a necessary precondition for the civil and economic development of a country. Referred to as a kind of social injustice based on a moral vice according to Thomas Aquinas, corruption has eaten deep into many societies, affecting the vulnerable and most marginalized people. Celebrated annually, International Anti-Corruption Day is an opportunity for the global community to reflect on the progress and challenges in the fight against corruption, while considering the necessary steps to effectively hold power to account for the common good.
We must step up our efforts to end impunity and face emerging corruption risks, from the corruption that enables the destruction of our planet to the use of new technology for money laundering and beyond. And we must empower anti-corruption champions, especially among youth and women, and boost partnerships with civil society, academia, and the private sector.
In recent years, headlines have pointed towards a stronger stance against corruption in Africa. In South Africa, Ghana, Sierra Leone, and other countries, scandals and government responses have placed corruption at center stage. African leaders, however, believe creating an ethical public service with honest professionals will help the government fight against corruption.
Our strategy to combat corruption includes not only the prevention and prosecution of illegal activities, but also the reformation of institutional culture and systems that facilitate unethical conduct. We will maintain our resolve to intensify our efforts in order to eliminate corruption.
But human rights activists in Africa's most populous nation, Nigeria, frown at the way Nigerians normalize corruption rather than fighting it.
I'm really tired of the way that we in Nigeria have claimed the word corruption as if we are the originators, the perfecters, the inventors, we are the only people who have anything to do with corruption. And we think that by doing that, we are fighting corruption. But in fact, as we have seen, what we're doing is that we are normalizing it. We are making sure that it permeates every aspect of our life.
The consensus by bodies fighting corruption is for every African, including Nigerians, to rise and fight corruption, even in their little places of company, and a clarion call for the media, either government or privately owned, to wake up to their primary responsibility of unraveling the mystery behind corruption and the corrupt. Omolola Ololade reporting for News Central.